Lesson 9, Cultural Development in South India. Introduction. The political history of South India during the 6th century to 9th century CE was marked by conflicts between the Chalukyas of Badami, also known as Western Chalukyas, and the Pallavas of Kanchi. Sources. Inscriptions on copper plates and temple walls and pillars from a major source of historical information for this period. Inscriptions issued by Chalukyas in Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, and Sanskrit languages, and Pallavas in Tamil and Sanskrit, recording land grants to Brahmins as well as the royal and the non-royal gifts made to religious establishment are equally important sources. The I-hole inscription of Pulikeshin II, composed by his court poet Ravi Kirti in Sanskrit, is among the most important of Chalukyan inscriptions. Kaviraja Markaya work on poetics in Kannada. Vikramarjuna Vijayam, also called Pamba Bharata by Pampa in Kannada, which were all of a later period, and Nannayas Mahabharatam in Telugu also provide useful historical data. The poems of the Vaishnavite Alvas were later compiled as the Nalayira Divya Prabandham. The Saiva literature was canonized as the Panniru Tirumurai. The Devanam, composed by Upper Tirunavukkarasar Sambandar, Tirugnalasambandar, and Surandar, and Tiruvavasagam by Manikavasagar, and prominent texts which are read as sacred literature to this day. Periya Puranam, written by Secular in a later period, also provides much historical information. Many inscriptional sources, including the Allahabad pillar inscription of Samudragupta and the I-hole inscription of the Chalukya king Pulakeshin, to provide details of Pallava Chalukya conflict. Points help us to understand the economic condition of the period. Buddhist sources such as Deepavamsa and Mahavamsa, written in Pali, the accounts of Chinese travelers Hayun Sang and Itzing, give us details about the socio-religious and cultural conditions of the Pallava times. It is said that he conducted yagnas and performed the Ashwamedha sacrifice. The capital Padami was founded by Kirtivarman, 566 to 597. Pulikeshin I's grandson, Pulikeshin II, 609 to 642. After defeating Mangalesa, proclaimed himself as king, an event that is described in the I-hole inscription. Pulikeshin II died in the from Kuram copper plate. Line 12. The grandson of Narasimhavarman, who arose from the kings of this race just as the moon and the sun from the eastern mountain, who was the crest jewel on the head of those princes who had never bowed their heads before, who proved a lion to the elephant head of hostile kings, who appeared to be blessed Narasimha himself, who had come down to earth in the shape of a prince, who repeatedly defeated the Cholas, Keralas, Kalabras, and Pandyas, who, like Sahasrabahu, one example, the 1,000-armed Kartavirya, enjoyed the action for 1,000 arms in hundreds of fights, who wrote the 3 syllables of the word Vijaya, victory, as on a plate on Pulikeshin's back, which was caused to be visible, whom he caused to tan his back in the battles of Pariyala, Manimangala, Suramara, etc., and who destroyed the city of Vatapi just as the picture born Agastya the demon Vatapi. Battle. State. The king was the head of the administration in dynastic succession. The primogeniture was not strictly followed. Generally, the elder was to be appointed as Yuvaraja while the king was in the office. I-hole inscription of Pulikeshin II. The Megudi temple at I-hole in Karnataka stands on top of a hill on the eastern wall of this Jaina temple. Is a 19-line Sanskrit inscription dated to 556 Saka era. 634 to 635. The composer is a poet named Ravi Kirti. The inscription is a prasasti of the Chalukyas, especially the reigning king Pulikeshin II, referred to as Satyasraya, the abode of truth. It highlights the history of the dynasty, defeat of all his enemies, especially Harshavardhana. Chalkian kings claimed to rule according to Dharma Shastra and Niti Shastra. Pulikeshin 543 to 566 was well versed in Manu Shastra, Puranas, and Itihasas. In the beginning, the Chalukya kings assumed titles such as Maharajan, Satyasrayan, and Sri Prithvi Vallabhan. Dharma Maharajadi Raja, Maharajadi Raja, Dharma Maharaja in the Hirahadagali plates. The king is introduced as the performer of Agnistoma, Vajapeya, and Ashwamedha sacrifices. The wild boar was the royal insignia of the Chalukyas. It was claimed that it represented the Varaha avatar of Vishnu, in which he is said to have rescued the goddess of the earth. Royal woman. Chalukya dynasty of Jayasimhan one line appointed royal ladies as provincial governors. The image of Queen Rangapataka, the queen of Rajasimha, is found in the inscription in Kalisanada temple in Kanjipuram. The king and his ministers. All powers were vested in the king. Inscriptions do not specifically speak of a council of ministers, but they do refer to an official called Mahasandhi Vigrahika. Four other categories of ministers are also referred to in the epigraphs. Pradhana head minister Mahasandhi Vigrahika, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Amatya Revenue Minister, and Samaharta, Minister of Exchequer. Chalukyas divided the state into political divisions for the sake of administration: Vishayam, Rashtra, Nadu, and Grama. Epigraphs speak of the officials like Vishayapatis, Samantas, Gramapohis, and Mahatras. Vishayapatis exercised the power at the behest of the kings. Samantas were feudal lords functioning under the control of the state. Grampohis and Gramkudas were village officials. Mahatras were the prominent villagemen. Provincial and district administration. The governors called themselves Raja, Marakarajan, and Rajaditya Raja Parameswaran. Religion. The Chalukyas patronized both Saivism and Vaishnavism. They built temples for Shiva and Vishnu. The Prince Krishna, 756 to 775, appointed Gunapatra, a Jain monk, and as his master. Pujyapatar, the author of Jainantriya Vyakarnam, was a Jain monk, a contemporary of Vijayaditya, 755 to 772. According to Heian Sang, there were many Buddhist centers in the Chalukya territory, wherein more than 5,000 followers of the Hinayana and Mahayana sects lived. Literature and education. A chieftain of Pulikeshin to authored a grammar work, Saptavataram, in Sanskrit. Chalukya architecture. Historically, in Deccan, Chalukyas introduced the technique of building temples using soft sandstones as medium. In Badami, 2 temples are dedicated to Vishnu and 1 each to Shiva and to the Jaina Tirthankaras. Badami, Vatapi. The reclining posture of Vishnu and the snake bed and Narasimha are exquisite examples of Chalukya art. The architect who designed the temple, the architect was given the title Tribhuya Vacharya, maker of the 3 worlds. Painting. Paintings are found in a cave temple dedicated to Vishnu in Badami. Simha Vishnu, vanquishing the Kalabras, conquered the land up to the Kaveri, thereby coming into conflict with the Pandyas. Simha Vishnu's successor Mahendravarman I, 590 to 630, whom Appar converted from Jainism to Saivism, was a patron of arts and a poet and musician in his own right. During Mahendravarman's reign, the army of Pulikeshin II annexed the northern part of Pallava kingdom and almost reached the Pallava capital of Kanjipuram. Region of Narasimhavarman I, 630 to 668, the Pallavas managed to settle scores by winning several victories over the Chalukyas with the aid of their ally Manavarman, a Sri Lankan prince who later became ruler of the Eastland kingdom. During the reign of his grandson Parameswaram Varman I, 670 to 700, Vikramaditya of the Chalukya kingdom invaded the Pallava country. Parveshwar Varman fought against him with the support of the Gangas and Pandyas. About the Cheras, though the Kerala region seems to have been under the rule of the Chera Perumals. During the period from 6th to 9th century, little is known about its history until the beginning of the 9th century. Be of divine origin and was hereditary. The king took high-sounding titles, some of which, such as Maharaja, were borrowed from North Indian traditions. Mantri Mandala was a council of ministers. Rahasyakrita was a private secretary of the king. Manika Pandaram. Kapan was an officer in charge of the treasury. Manika valuables. Pandaram treasury. Kapan keeper. Kodukapillai was the officer of gifts. They were central officers under the Pallava king. Kosa Adhyaksha was the supervisor of the Manika Pandaram. Kapan judicial courts were called Adikandra Mandapa. The Brahmadeya villages were donated to a single Brahmin or a group of Brahmanas. In 1879, 11 plates held together by a ring of copper in its two ends, soldered and stamped with a royal seal depicting a bull and a lingam. The Pallava symbol were discovered in Urrakattukottam near Puducherry. It records a grant of a village made in the 22nd year of the king Nandivarman, 753 CE. The inscriptional text commences with the eulogy of the king in Sanskrit, followed by the details of the grant in Tamil and a concluding verse in Sanskrit. Revenue and taxation. Land grants recorded mainly on copper plates provide detailed information on land revenue and taxation. The land revenue paid by the cultivator to the state varied from 1/6 to 1/10 of the produce and was collected by the village and paid to the state collector. In the second category were local taxes, also collected in the village but utilized for services in the village itself. Pallava considered war to be very important, and a series of sculptures depicting the important events connected with the region of Nandivarama Pallava, notably Pallava troops attacking a fort are seen in the Vaikunta Perumal. The Pallavas developed a navy and built dockyards at Mamalapuram and Nagapattinam. However, the Pallava navy was inconsiderable compared to the naval strength of the Cholas who succeeded them. Trade. The chief of this guild is registered in the inscriptions as Patan Swami, Patnayakilar and Dandanayaka. Its members were known as Ayyavol Parameswariyar. Maritime trade. The Pallavas had maritime trade with Southeast Asia, where by now there were three major kingdoms: Kambuja, Cambodia, Champa, Annam and Srivijaya, the southern Malaya Peninsula and Sumatra. On the west coast, the initiative in the trade with the West was gradually passing into the hands of the foreign traders settled along the coast, mainly Arab society. They were exempted from paying taxes and capital punishment. The next important social group which ruled the state was called Satyas, quality Satyas. Buddhism and Jainism lost their appeal. However, Hiuen Tsang is reported to have seen at Kanchi 100 Buddhist monasteries and 10,000 tribes belonging to the Mahayana school. The Jains had developed a few educational centers near Madurai and Kanchi, and religious centers such as the one at Shravanbelagola in Karnataka. Varavis Kiratarjunia and Dandin's Dasakumara Charita. Dandin of Kanjipuram, author of the great treatise on rhetoric Kavyadasa, seems to have stayed in Pallava court for some time. To Ellora, Ajanta and Mamalapuram. But the activity of creating cave temples may have started 200 years earlier. The first cave temple was created for the Ajivikas. Some of the temples are incomplete. The rock cave temples in Ellora are in 34 caves, curved in Charantri skills. Without knowledge of trigonometry, structural engineering, and metallurgy, the Indian architects could not have created such exquisite edifices. The Ellora Caves were designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. Heterodox one are Buddhist caves. The central figure is Buddha found in three sagacious poses, meditating, Dhyana Mudra, preaching, Vyakyana Mudra, and touching the earth by index finger of right hand, Bhumi Sparsa Mudra. Caves of Vedic religions. The temple exterior has richly curved windows, images of deities from the Hindu sculptures and Mithunas, amorous male and female figures. Most of the deities to the left of the temple entrance are Saivite, and the deities to the right of the entrance are Vaishnavite. The Ajanta caves are situated at a distance of about 100 km north of Aurangabad in Maharashtra. Totally 30 caves have been scooped out of volcanic rocks. The Hinayana sect of Buddhism started the excavation of caves in Ajanta. The patterns are the kings who ruled the Deccan Valley during the period. Paintings. Ajanta caves are the repository of rich mural paintings. Paintings of the early phase are mostly in caves 9 and 10, which belong to the period of the Satavahanas. The colors were extracted out of natural objects and minerals. The prominent colors used are black, red, white, yellow, blue, and green. The aesthetic features of the paintings are garland, necklaces, headgear, earrings, and the perfection of the movements of the human hands. Architecture and sculpture. Architecturally, Ajanta caves are grouped into two, chaityas and viharas. The chaityas have vaulted ceilings with long halls. At the rear end of the halls, the statue of Buddha is seen. The sculpture of Buddha in the Garbhagriha is in the classical model. Mamalapuram, the iconic shore temple of Pallavas at Mamalapuram, Mahabalipuram, was constructed during the reign of Rajasimha 700 to 728. The temple comprises three shrines where the prominent ones are dedicated to Shiva and Vishnu. The Arjuna Ratha contains artistically carved sculptures of Shiva, Vishnu, Miduna, and Dwarapala. Rock-cut temples were common in the Pallava period. The structural temples and the freestanding temples at Aihole and Badami in the Deccan and at Kanchipuram and Mamalapuram provides testimony to the architectural excellence achieved during the period. Hymns of Tevaram Corpus, Nalayira, Divya Prapandam, Periya Puranam, Thiru Thondar Togai, Manika Vasakas, Thiruvasagam, hymns engraved on the walls of temples. Alvars and Nayamars. Alvars composed moving hymns addressed to Vishnu. They were compiled in the Nalayira Divya Prabandham by Nandamuni. Namalvar from Kurugur Alvar Tirunagiri. Now in Thoothukudi district is considered the greatest amongst Alvars. Namalvar authored 4 books that include the Thiruvaimoli. Nayamars. The prominent Saiva poets include Tirunavukarasar, Appar, Tirunanasambadar, and Sundarar, and Manikavasagar. This collection of 12 books is named Panniru Tirumurai. The Periyapuram relates many stories about Nayamars and the miraculous episodes in their lives. Bhakti or devotional movement incorporated different sections of the. But with the arrival of Adi Shankara, Bhakti discourse began in Sanskrit in a philosophical mode. Advent of Adi Shankara, pan-Indian need for an ideology to evolve statehood. A new doctrine was expounded by Shankara from Kaladi, Kerala. With his new doctrine of Maya illusion, he held debates with his counterparts from different sects of religions and won over them. Fundamentally, Shankara's Advaita or Non-dualism had its roots in Vedanta or Upanishadic philosophy. Sri Ramanujan, 1017 to 1138. Sri Ramanujan, a native of Sri Perumbudur, underwent philosophical training under Yatava Prakasar in Kandipuram in Sankara School of Thought. The young Ramanujan did not agree with the teachings of his guru and was fascinated by the teachings of the Srirangam School of Thought. Yamunacharya was one found him in Kanchi, invited him to Srirangam. Srirangam. Yamunacharya passed away. Ramanujan was then declared the head of monastery in Srirangam. He took control of monastery temple and united this sect with efforts at modifying the rituals in temples.